We're not supposed to be live till 4:30, but we thought we'd go in on this. We ain't gonna be showing our face. Let's run that intro though. Hey, Rob,
And the ancestors are looking out for us. God Hayes is exposing them, man.
Okay, you see that chair right there? See how big it is?
Yeah.
Now look at the Pope chair under it. Scroll down, look at the Pope chair under it.
Never have it been made so clear.
Young TV. Young.
We running the game right now.
Young TV.
Time to take over.
Young
We the hottest in the game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you just not tuned in.
TV.
Share, like on your Instagram, Facebook.
Young TV.
If you tuned in, we broadcasting live from 2030, baby.
Young TV. Young
Taking over the game, baby. Oh yeah.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Young TV.
Get them likes up in the air, you heard me?
Young TV.
Ride by. Hotel Islam.
Young TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Flow lekker. Peace.
Young
Young to
TV.
you. Hit that like.
Hey, peace. We're gonna be talking about P. Diddy and what's happening to P. Diddy. Now, keep in mind, a lot of people don't believe in karma, and but there is laws in the universe that govern the universe, like cause and effect. And some people don't. You don't gotta call it karma. It's other words you can refer to it as. Like some people say, it's only like Faye said, it's only for people that believe in it, right? Now, so that could be that could be true. That could be true. We don't really know for sure, but I know that when you do bad shit, it seems like bad shit come back to you. You reap what you sow. Seem like it's a law to me. Everybody I see do bad shit, it always come back to them bad. Now we get in on Diddy though. Now everybody know what Diddy is all about by now. We already put the Order of the Rose tapes out. Diddy's been a part of this. He's a gatekeeper for the East Coast, just like Quincy Jones is the gatekeeper for the West Coast for a while. Now it's Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is the gatekeeper, right? And we know what you did, Snoop. We ain't gonna put you on blast right now. But what you did ain't no crib shit to get that Death Row Records, right? Because the JDL and them niggas bought the JDL. I mean, bought the Death Row Records out. So we know what you did, Snoop. We ain't gonna get on you right now. We're gonna come back on you later. We're talking about Diddy now. So Diddy, he was involved with Tupac, trying to set Tupac up. He was involved with Biggie when Biggie wanted to leave him, right? He was involved. Kim Porter was getting ready to come out and write a book about, or a tell-all book about Diddy and about his private parties he be having, right? Also, Diddy had a party in Miami. I want to say in one of his houses where he got caught hugged up like in a Greek type setting. You know what I'm saying? Where they was all like, you know, we're trying to keep it clean, hugged up and kissed up and drinking Hennessy out the same glass with Felix the House Cat. Y'all know about that DJ Felix the House Cat incident. You know about him and Ursula Raymond. Ursula Raymond got signed up to Diddy when he was younger, and they had a lot of parties. You know what Diddy mean when he had parties? I mean he got it. They up in there going crazy. Now keep in mind, this dude that had money for a while. He was working for L.A. Reid and them, and it's another group. Several people came up dead in that group. I think Diddy was the only Diddy and another guy is the only guy left out of that group. Go Google a chick named Jaguar Wright. She go in on Diddy. Google a dude named what's Diddy bodyguard name they come out and was got a he got a page out. He talked a little bit on it, a little bit on the stuff about why Biggie was trying to get away from Diddy. Keep in mind the Lil Kim connection. Lil Kim been a freak. Diddy was freaking her. Biggie was freaking her. Right? And they was having all kind of wild stuff going on. Foxy Brown, Jamie Foxx. These people are all involved with this cat. Justin Bieber. Remember, J-Lo put a tail on him, a private investigator, and they follow him to a Turkish little boy lounge. Well, little Turkish boys, you go in there and they play with you and massage your back and shit. He got caught up in that. J-Lo got the hell out of there. Remember, he was dealing with J-Lo. And Baba told us about these niggas. He said they brought niggas like P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sweet Diddy, is what Baba called them, into the music industry to soften it up. Because they wanted to get rid of niggas like Biggie. They wanted to get rid of niggas like Pac. They wanted to get rid of niggas like Eazy-E, who was talking this gangster shit because it scared the shit out of them when Eazy-E and them dropped, F the police and all that. They were going. It was more of a political. Hip hop was more political when it first started. It was more going at the problems in the Nubian communities. Then it turned into okay. Once they introduced crack cocaine and things of that nature, then it turns into in colors and Crips and Bloods and all these different things. Then it turns into a gangster rap when Eazy-E and them come out, right? And they start talking about drugs and all that of things of that nature. So it go all the way back, but we're dealing with Diddy, right? So keep in mind, Diddy, Bad Boy Records, he pretty much shiced everybody out of they publishings and everything. Everybody that was on Diddy label was broke now, just about. Everybody on his label was broke. Cassidy, which was a dude by the name of Ryan Leslie, who was a producer on Bad Boy Records, but you ain't heard nothing from him since. He came out with "You Are My Diamond Girl, You're the one that I've been searching for, You're my diamond girl." You remember that dude there? He was a producer, Ryan Leslie. Google Ryan Leslie. That was his girlfriend, and he was in there producing her. And then Diddy seen her and pretty much swiped her from Ryan Leslie, put him out the way, got rid of him, and brought Cassidy in as his girlfriend. And keep in mind, like I said, this dude was a dude that had a lot of money for a long time, so he had all the girls. Once these people get tired of the girls, they go to the man. So you had all the men. Once they get tired of the men, they go to men that look. Now, first once they get tired of the women, they go to men that look like women. Then once they get tired of the men that look like women, they go to men. Then once they get tired of men, they go to little children and then on down to dogs and cats. But when he hooked up with Cassidy, right? I think her name is. So she's an agent, right? Right. Now we're gonna get to the point of what happened to Diddy. We're just building up to what Diddy background and how all the shit that he do. So he got with Cassidy. She comes up to sue him now, and come to find out in the case, stuff still came out, but the reason why he paid her off real fast is because other stuff could have came out. But the stuff that did come out was he paid male escorts to come in and make love to her while he watched in the corner. Now, what kind of nigga is that? He paid male escorts to come in and make love to Cassidy or Chastity. Wow. Keep in mind that's a connection there. Chastity, Cassidy. This is all ritualistic shit. Right? Yeah, Chastity, Cassidy. Yeah, so however you say, yeah, Cassidy rapper, it's all connected, right? Yeah, Cassidy is a rapper. Yeah, we know Cassidy is connected because he up there with them same niggas like Swiss Beats and the rest of them, right? But the chick goes out to sue him, like I said, and to make a long story short, um, Diddy didn't want her to come out, so he paid her out of court. Casey is her name, right? Casey. We know, okay. Cassie. Cassie. Okay, all right. Shout out to brother T King. Yeah, we know that. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Don't be slow. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. I ain't good with names. But we know P. Diddy, right? We know who P. Diddy is. Puff Daddy, right? All right, so that happens, that comes out. Now, keep in mind, all this shit is coming out when P. Diddy goes to try to get part of the rights or the business deal on Ciroc. Keep in mind, Ciroc ain't nobody really drinking it no more. It ain't popular no more like it used to be when it first came out, when all the rappers. Her name is Cassandra. Shout out T King, man. Cassandra. Right. All right, so yeah, Ciroc ain't that popular no more, but Diddy claimed like he entitled to a certain part of it, but the whole time he just was the face. He just was a guy they used that was supposedly they were trying to kind of do the same thing Jay-Z was doing with Ace of Spades in the liquor that he was putting out. And now E40 been calling the market on these boys. E40 taking over the bay with all his liquors. Shout out E40, L40 water, right? But P. Diddy, when he goes to get this, boom, all this shit comes out. But he must have gave these guys, he must have really pissed these guys off because T. Diddy was one of their top guys. He was a gatekeeper. Go watch a movie called what's the name of that movie? John Wick. It's a certain order, right? So P. Diddy was like that gatekeeper, and now being that he come out to the guys who really own the shit and he go and argue with the master, and the master now say, all right, this nigga need to be punished, he need to be beat in front of everybody. So what they doing now is like stripping him with all his money. First they go after your money, and then once they get him stripped, they go after his character and to expose him. A lot of the shit we already know about Diddy. We know about what Exhibit said about Diddy. Exhibit said that he went to a party with the girl Superdome. Right, we gotta say it like that. That he was at a party with the girl Superdome with Diddy. The girl Superdome say Diddy like to put shit in the back of his can. We gotta say it like that. He like to put shit in the back of his can. You know, he like to have his can open from the back and all that. And she got pictures of him. And Exhibit like asked Diddy, like, hey, what's she talking about? And Diddy said, you know, don't hang around her and don't do too much in front of this girl because she like to take pictures of people and frame them. Because he got framed by Superdome chick, right? But then, to make a long story short, the Exhibit said after that they went to a club where it was all dudes hugged up and kissed up in there, and Diddy was up in there partying and having a good time. So Diddy already been wild out. He already been a party freak and a party holic and all that. We already know that about Diddy. So pretty much telling us that about Diddy ain't really. We're saying we already knew that. We already knew Diddy was all doing all that. So we're saying what is this really about? Because Diddy need to go and come clean. We don't care about you coming clean about all your freaky business. We're talking about you need to come clean on who these guys are. Who these guys are that's after you now, since you didn't try to come out to Ciroc to get this Ciroc. You just go on Cop Clean and tell on these guys. Tell on the JDL or whoever these guys are that's extorting you. Right? We already know P. Diddy was a freak. So they're telling us that it really ain't nothing new. But what else he had Casey doing? So she's from New London, Connecticut. Somebody said Diddy was really in part of the. Yeah, see, Diddy part of that Baphomet or whatever, right? He a part of that same order, and in order to get into the gate on the East Coast, you had to go have a party with Diddy. If you're on the East Coast, you got to have a party with Diddy. If you're in the South, you got to have a party with Birdman. If you're in the West Coast, now you got to have a party with Snoop. You got to have a party with Snoop. Used to have to have a party with on the West Coast. It was Quincy Jones for a while, and he the one that brought Will Smith in the game. Now you understand why Will Smith is the way he is. Go get a movie called 6 Degrees of Separation, and you'll see that in that movie, Will Smith get his can open from the back, and he smiles and takes it like a man, take it like a woman, really. But you understand why these guys like they are. It's part of they call it the director's desk or the director's chair, right? Yeah, then they make you dress up like a woman. That's part of their rituals. Dave Chappelle, all of them, they make them dress up like a woman. Cat Williams, well, I don't know about Cat. Cat Williams came out and started talking about it, and they punished him for it, about them parties. Then it's another being that came out and started talking about some parties. A couple of them, but anyone that comes talking about them parties, they always come out and punish them afterwards. Public humiliation. Dress up like a woman. Play like this in a movie. You got to play gay in a movie or something. And Biggie was about to leave Puff Daddy. Some say Biggie faked his funeral because we did, and we believe some of that to be true because we saw that they had 2 different caskets at the funeral. They had 2 different caskets at Biggie's funeral. One they was in, they had him sitting in while they was viewing the body, and then when they was rolling them out, it was a whole nother casket. So we saying that, damn, what the hell's going on with that? And then we already have reason to believe Pac faked his death. So what is really going on in the industry? Then they said that during that time, they was doing a lot of wag the dog. Yeah, Jamie Foxx was involved with Puff Daddy and Foxy Brown and all them. They used to have them parties up there. Jamie Foxx is he one of them. He's sweet too. They're all sweet, I'm telling you. But I believe Diddy is one of us still. I believe Diddy is one of us, and he got a time now to move in the green light and go on, come clean about what's going on in the industry. Well, I'm gonna tell you what'll save you, Diddy. Diddy, if you come clean and tell everything yourself, then what they gonna say about you, and then he gonna make money off of telling everybody. We already pretty much know not all the details. We know a lot of the freaky shit. So what bad they gonna do to come clean now and expose the guys who trying to expose you? You know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of family members that's weird, right? Big Mama still love them though. They go off the deep end when they get their money. They get high up on the chain. They run out of things to pleasure themselves with, and they go weird. And they go weird. I'm telling you. So yeah, Diddy, we heard all us. Yeah, Clyde Davis, he was involved. Clyde Davis is the nigga that signed my homeboy Hurricane Chris. So I'm telling you, we know what's going on with Willie Houston, right? With all the artists they murder and steal their publishings or steal whatever it is. Diddy know about you. Come on, come clean. Tell everybody, Diddy. Yeah, the time is up. It's a wrap, Diddy. So either he come clean now or go broke and die broke, and they forget about him. He go down like MC Hammer. Right? Shout out MC Hammer though, because Hammer Time is written by Tahuti. Yeah, so you got time to come on out. We already know most all the shit they saying that was shit true. And you need to pay all them artists their money. You give it to them, you do it as a tax write-off. Pay Young Jock his money for me being in the club is going down. You know you owe him. Pay them 112 boys. Play Mary J. Blige. That's the number one person you need to pay. Mary J. Blige and Biggie's people. Pay Biggie's people. And Keefe D them on your ass saying they want their $1 million, the other side of that money, because they starting to panic now. They gonna tell on you, saying that you try to put a hit on Pac for $1 million. Keefe D them coming clean now with the feds. So everything's unfolding now. Come on, come clean. We don't give a damn about the Pac shit because we feel like Pac fake is there. But what we want to know is just come clean on the niggas who trying to finger you. The guys behind Ciroc. Because we know the guys behind Ciroc go back to the niggas that began with the letter J that just came up 500 years ago. That's all we can say on it. So finger them niggas with the letter J. And we know they ain't white folks. Yeah, we know they ain't white folks. Well, at least they call themselves for a status. But they look like us. They look just like us, but they ain't us. Finger them niggas. Yeah, he owe Mary J. Don't he owe Mary J? He know you owe Mary J. And you owe them sisters that put that last CD out with you called Last Train to Paris. You owe them a couple $100,000. Yeah, cop that up, Diddy. And come into the green light, and you won't go. You'll be able to chill and be cool, just like Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons is in a peaceful state right now. But we know what y'all do in that big league, we know what y'all do. And we can go on and on Diddy and his stories of him, all his stories, and that the people got on him and how he part of this order. Who else did he owe? Because he owed a lot of artists. Yeah, Danity Kane. That's the name of them. That's the name of them girls. He owed Young Jock a couple thousand, huh? And he owed Ryan Leslie, the nigga he stole his girlfriend. That's the girl. He stole his girlfriend. He owed Carl Thomas, huh? What's the green light? The green light is pure green energy. So you see the green light right now in the background, right? We haven't got this backdrop on, but it's a green light. The green light is pure green energy. It's the pure. It's the cleanser. It's life. It's love. And what the green light does is it neutralizes. All right, let me break it down like this to make it simpler. We're dealing with acidics and alkaline. If you look at an alkaline chart, the acidics is red. The alkaline is purple. But then you have a middle neutral zone, the straight and narrow, which is the green zone, or the neutral zone, the 7 on the alkaline chart. When you fly in an airplane, do you fly to the left all the way? Do you fly to the right? Or do you fly on the 0 point or the center point, the 7, the green light? You might lean to the right a little bit sometime to turn around. So sometimes you might have to go acidic to do a detox. And then you could go out, fly a little bit right I mean, a little bit to the to the left is to go acidic. Then to the right, you can fly to the right. That's alkaline, but you don't fly all the way to the right because you'll be steady going in like a circle of motion. But if you fly on the green, you fly the straight and narrow. So to pretty much sum it up, it's the heart chakra. Yeah, that's all the green light. It's the cleanser. It's the calmer. It's the exposer. It's the divine plane of truth. That's what the green light is. And if you want to get more on it, go scroll down on the live side to a tape called "The Science of the Green Light" with Phase 1 or Project Green Rock that we just put out, and we'll go into more detail on those tapes. If you're gonna go check that out. Yeah. So the master teacher was introducing this green light back in the 70s and the 80s. Bushwick Avenue, for my ancestors, they know about the green room and all that, the green wall, the green this, the green that, the green comment, right? It says it's Diddy marked for death. I wouldn't say that he marked for death, but I say that he ain't marked for death yet. This is the same thing they did to Bill Cosby. Remember, Bill Cosby was getting ready to buy CBN or NBC, I think it was, one of those companies. And also he had a land in Pennsylvania with all minerals rights on it. And so when he's getting ready to, a Nubian was getting ready to take a part of something that they got. That's when you can, so you can probably say that if he keep going with what he's doing, they mark for death. But if he leave it alone and they just take his punishment, they might leave him alone. But just when Prince was going for his masters, boom, he come up dead. Michael Jackson took control of Sony, 51%. Boom, next thing you know, they want to kill him. So anytime you get Dame Dash, Irv Gotti, Jay Prince, and Suge Knight was going to make a black independent label, a distribution label, right? And boom, the feds came down on them right afterwards. So anytime Nubians, blacks, for you and Moors, for you niggas that don't like the word black, you know what I'm saying? Black is a status, really, it's not a nationality, it's not a people, but you know what I'm talking about. It was NBC, right? So they did the same thing to Bill Cosby. Now all these girls from back in the past come back to all these stuff, because you got to keep in mind, we pointed out about the hip hop police. Who is the hip hop police, right? It's what you want to know, right? The hip hop police are the COINTEL, it's an office inside of the COINTELPRO. There's different fractions of the COINTELPRO. One of those fractions is called the Black Death. They were after people like the Nation of Islam and the Black Panthers and all black militant like type groups. Then you got what you call the hip hop police, which is another section in the COINTELPRO. And their job is to monitor anybody that's so-called who they label as black or so-called Nubian, who get millions of dollars, who have influence, who has an audience, who have money and power. That's capability, what they call it, capability. And what is he a threat, right? And they pretty much watch them. Now, the Killer Clowns and the Black Hand own these. I mean, the Killer Clowns are the COINTELPRO. And they work for the Black Hand, the JDL. All right. So the whole purpose of the hip hop police is to do 24-hour monitor on anybody who are Nubian got $1 million. That ain't a part that they can't trust. That ain't a part of their order yet. Even if they part of their order, they still being watched 24 hours a day. If you got a minute, they watch Hurricane 24 hours a day. I got arrested riding with Hurricane or riding behind them by hip hop police, right? And they call real police they call the FBI police call real police to arrest me for a seatbelt ticket that I had in a whole nother state. That's how deep this shit was, right? And the reason why they say they pulled us over because they thought that we were trailing Hurricane to rob them. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a car that looked like a car that jackers drive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, straight up, real talk. So this hip hop police they was monitoring Nipsey Hussle, they was monitoring Tupac, They monitor any rapper right now, Lil Baby, Birdman, anybody. They monitor everybody. Why Birdman is so careful, so cautious on what he say. That's really why he's saying that he don't want to talk directly to his brother because he think his brother's snitching and he could be working for the feds. So they monitor these guys, Meek Mills, anything. They keep dirt on you. And they don't bust you soon. Like the feds don't bust you as soon as you do things. Keep up around how the COINTELPRO. They collect information on you. So they can use it as what they call leverage. So they been had all this leverage on P. Diddy. They already had leverage on him. They was waiting on him to book so they can use it against him. So you rappers out here, you talking about you doing just like Young Thug. They was already watching. The hip hop police been watching Young Thug. They the one that gave the information to Atlanta DA on Young Thug. Anybody with over $1 million that's Nubian, and you, especially if you say you're a gangster rapper, you are being watched by the hip hop police, who is a fraction of the COINTELPRO. And they can even plant shit on motherfuckers, plant guns. They planted who think got BG locked up. BG, Wayne, anybody, they watch them so they say, okay, he got guns on there. We know he got guns on there. We can bust him at any time. And I believe that the hip hop police was involved with setting up Young Dolph. Yeah, because Young Dolph wouldn't take the deal. Young Dolph wouldn't get down with their shit. Young Dolph, he was getting too big. They offered him a lot of shit and he turned it down. Devil kept on offering them deals. He turned them down. So I believe that the hip hop police they know exactly what happened in Young Dolph case. They know exactly who killed him, and I believe they was involved with Empire Records. Yeah, Young Dolph wouldn't get down with him, man. He kept on warning him for a long time, and they tried to kill him like 10 different times. They tried to kill Dolph 10 different times, man. I just wish Dolph wouldn't have been more cautious. He would, like, you want to get some cookies, my nigga, and you $100 million nigga, and you only signed down with none of the beasts, and he got down with the big beast, Empire Records, but he cut out the middleman almost at a young age, and he was getting a lot of money, and he wouldn't get down with the Baphomet. He wouldn't. He went to some of their parties, but he said these niggas weird, and he pretty much kept on aboard them to where they put him out of business. And yeah, you believe CMG and them was involved with it, but the thing is, it been a beef going on with them. But we believe hip hop police was involved. Diddy, come clean if you know anything about that. You got a chance to save your career, save your legacy, save some of your money if you come clean about everything right now. You see? Yeah, the Black Circle. What you know about the Black Circle? Who that is? Ganja. Tory Lane exposed them. It's a whole bunch of artists that come out and expose them, and they end up getting made out like it look crazy. Like B.O.B. talking about some cloning. Different artists, they always come out at some point in their career. The ones who really with Michael now, like Prince them come out. Even though they say Prince was sweet, Prince did come out and was telling some truth. And he did a song called Osama bin Laden Getting Ready to Bomb. He was dropping different shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's really why they was mad at Prince too, though. He was talking shit, and then he wanted his masters. He wanted to be his master, his own master. See, they don't want you to be your own master in this game. That's the game. And on that note, man, we better get up out of here. We ain't want this one to be long. We better get up out of here, y'all. You got any questions before we get up out of here on this Diddy thing? Yeah, Diddy, come clean. Tell all before everybody else tell all. Cause they gonna send more. You said that girl ain't the first girl. They gonna send other girls. They really trying to convince J-Lo to come at you, but J-Lo don't want to lower her image to say that she knew all that shit you was doing, all that shit. Because she already put a secret private investigator on you, like we said, and follows you to the Turkish boy house. What you was doing at a little Turkish boy house, Diddy? Right? We know why y'all. Hey, shout out 50. 50, one of the only real niggas, rapper niggas that was in New York. And people say 50 took the deal. Yeah, he might have been part of something. But 50 was coming after them niggas, saying how them niggas sweet, man. They say he sweet 50 get down too, but 50 show was out to Diddy hard about how sweet he was. Man on film. Okay, all right. Shout out Empress 711. Yeah, but other than that, man, we better get up out of here, man. Shout out Regina. Yeah, Diddy, come clean, man. We out. You know what I'm saying? Shalom alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. Divine love throughout the balanced universe. Ashug. Wadu. See y'all later, y'all.
Never have it been made so clear.